Witajcie, jestem Czarny Wilk, to jest 8. odcinek, zagrajmy w Mafia III Edycja Ostateczna. Mamy się spotkać z Donovanem. Z takimi przyjaciółmi Donovan dotarł do kolejnych kilku osób, które można zwerbować. Więc chodźmy do niego.
Come on.
Problems?
This goddamn thing keeps jamming up. If you're ready to see the other briefings, we can get started.
Show me what else you managed to dig up.
You got it. Two of the city's finest scumbags. The man himself, Mr. Vito Scaletta.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made. After the heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaletta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaletta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago, Sal sent in his nephew, a kid named Michael Greco, to help Vito run River Row. Greco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaletta has to know what Greco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can leverage this thing with Greco to bring Scaletta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure he'll appreciate your concern.
To mamy jedno, a tu mam jeszcze drugie, podniosę sobie.
Oh, yes. Point for Dunn's favorite son, Thomas Burke.
How's he doing since Danny?
9 weeks ago, Burke stumbles into Roman the Butcher Barbiere's deli, drunk off his ass, waving a gun around. He fires off 10 rounds, but the only thing he manages to hit is a fucking ham hock in the goddamn deli case. The butcher's boys slap the shit out of him and toss him in a dumpster.
Barbieri is the one who took over Point Verdun, right? Busted up Burke's leg with a tire iron.
That's why Burke was willing to go along with the robbery. He thought it'd make things square with Sal, and he'd be able to get Point Verdun back.
He always struck me as an asshole.
Yeah, just like every other Irishman. But he hates Marcano as much as you do.
Yeah, all right. Least I can do is give Danny's old man a chance for a little payback. Oh, fucking hell.
He's been spending his time in a dive bar up in Point Verdun. Duffy's, it's called. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yo, you better be worth all this trouble.
Burke's just this side of a lunatic, but he's a lunatic who wants Sal dead. Find him. Heard what you did to Richie Doucette. Glad you haven't lost your touch. I know this is personal for you, but you want to kill Sal and that dipshit son of his. You're gonna need to keep... Haven't the people down here heard about a little invention called air conditioning?
I mamy kilka zadań. Mamy się spotkać jakiś z Burkiem. Burkiem. Jakbym kurwa do psa mówił. Ale my zajmiemy się tu z Vito. Vito już wcześniej był z tobą w konszachtach. Możliwe, że będzie chętny na kolejną wspólną akcję. Vito rządzi w River Row ze swojego obskurnego biura nad lokalem Benego. Może i wiecie, Mafia tak nie puszcza muzyki z radia, to pewnie niezłe kawałki by leciały, ale już akurat powiem wam, już jedynkę czy dwójkę takich wyprawiłem. Tam dałem pozwolić radio, a tam jakiś karambor był. No i pozwoliłem. I potem rzecz jasna, wiecie, prawa autorskie, wiecie, to jedynka czy dwójka, więc w trójce tylko będą w kastenkach. To będzie gdzieś leciało samo w grze, ale nie będę w samochodzie puszczał. Wiadomo jakichś powodów. No właśnie tego nie wiem, jeden właśnie z kolegą właśnie z Vito. I magicznie się zmienia data, czas w grze.
Any word about how it's going in there? How you think? Vito's taking his beating. Wish Greco would... Look who... Oh!
Back to the grind, boys. Fucker's long gone. Spotted him! This way! Grab some cover! Last time we got a man!
No i widzicie, nam pomogło to trochę.
Can't kill all of us!
Chyba coś mnie kolego obejść chciał, się nie wyszło. A ja amunicji do tej broni nie mam.
There you are.
Kurwa, zapomniałem do tej amunicję uzupełnić.
Oh, I'm hit!
Need to reload.
Besides, motherfucker! Kill one of our boys! Get that stupid son of a bitch! Damn! Oh! Gunning us down!
You ain't that slide, dude.
He's fucking dropping us!
I'm on to you, buddy.
Let me at it!
Fuck up that asshole.
Mamy largat, wam pokażę na konie, pokażę potem. A ja sobie jeszcze tutaj wezmę, tutaj pozwolę.
Took up shit. He's gone. Maybe he's over here.
Fuck out of me. With Greco around, ain't no one feeling real secure about that place, so we just keep at it.
I don't blame you for...
No i dziękuję kolego trochę za amunicji. No i też tutaj, a tu widzę więcej tych skrzynek będzie. A dopiero mały obszar sobie odkryłem. Ja sobie pewnie poza nagraniem to odwalę. I a dobra, nic nie spoileruję. Tak, wózkiem na razie niech tam miał to zniknie moje.
Looks like I got here just in time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano, asked for my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down. want me running around, buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before. The money I fronted for the robbery was pretty much everything I put away. Didn't have enough to run, so I stayed. Commission wouldn't let him just kill me, so I figure I'd make that cocksucker jump through every hoop. Make him prove I deserve to get whacked. Wasn't much, but it was something.
Heard he brought in his nephew to push you out.
A kid named Michael Greco. Nephew by marriage, not blood.
Sure didn't number in here.
Yeah. They were looking to see what other rackets I was running. Like I'd leave a fucking paper trail in my office. Don't bother with that shit. Look, appreciate you getting me out of the freezer and all, but, what are you doing here?
Marcano deserves to pay for what he did, so I'm going after him. Him, his brothers, his lieutenants, all of them. And I'm gonna need your help.
Look, pretty much whittled me down to nothing. I mean, this is it.
For now, maybe. But once I take back River Road from Greco, money will start coming in, it'll be a different story.
Well, so we're partners now.
As long as you do what I say and give me what I want when I want it.
So goodbye, Marcano, hello, Lincoln Clay.
It's either that or more of this. And next time, I won't be around to fish your ass out the freezer.
Nobody kills that scumbag but me. You bring me Greco, I'm in.
Tell me about his rackets.
He took over the dock union and he's got a warehouse. There's a lot of valuable shit in there. You take both of them out, Greco's finished. A couple of my guys been keeping tabs on him. You should talk to them. They'll fill you in.
All right.
Teraz jesteśmy wspólnikami.
Hey, Lincoln. I'm, still trying to get this place back in order.
No i można powiedzieć teraz właśnie, właśnie o to mi chodzi, o Vito właśnie w pierwszej kolejności, bo on będzie, nie muszę zapierdzielać do sejfu, tylko zadzwoni, oni przyjeżdżają, oddaję im gotówkę. To jest fajne, lepsze w ogóle według mnie. Ale kolekcję miałem wam pokazać. Tu mamy dwa Vargasy. Tu mamy jeden. A tu mamy drugi. Ale na masę mi samochód... Pieniądze zostawili, jest jak dobrzy. Dobrze, ludziki mi kasę na masce zostawili od samochodu. Zbiorę sobie to jednak. Jak wiecie, jak tak dojeżdżam, to sobie właśnie zbiorę. Porozmawiajmy z jednym dokładnie. Tutaj mamy. Mamy dwa miejsca pewnie. Tak, mamy dwa. Wymuszenia związkowe. Jack niezbyt ci ufa, ale jest lojalny względem robotników portowych, więc nie ma wyboru.
On the subject of where the civil rights struggle goes next. But for me,
Vito says you're reliable.
Vito said you'd be expecting me.
Took you long enough. I'm Jock Blanchard. Vito claims you can unfug this mess and get us working men back on a job.
Maybe. Depends if the information's any good.
Used to kick up to Vito's man Andy Toretto for union work. But now that Couillon Greco got Andy squeezing everybody for more dues. You don't pay, you don't get a work permit. Poor fucks even gotta use Greco's loudmouth buddies to collect.
This Greco sounds like a real piece of shit.
You don't know the half of it. On top of that, Andy's got to keep the permits under lock and key. Anything happens to those, oof, ain't no work happening around here.
I'll see what I can get out of Toretto's people.
Toretto runs a tight ship, but you should be able to get some of his guys talking.
Let's find some action, possibly.
To mamy co robić. Ja tutaj sobie podjadę na chwilę.
No, Toretto, he may look like a piece of shit. He's good people. We all been.
Tam widzę, mieli ładny samochodzik, taki żółty. Do jego sobie może pożyczymy.
How you doing?
Cocksucker Greco. Fucking organ man. We have something to see here. Take off. Same story for the last week. Cocksucker Greco.
Możesz do mnie, kolego, podejść, zapraszam serdecznie.
Cocksucker. Fucking making a working man. It's been the same last damn week. Where are the cars? Somebody call the cops. I just got shot.
Wiecie, na razie ich pozabijam.
Hey, watch it.
A potem tutaj chyba modlić się zaczął przed śmiercią, ma jakieś odruchy i tu odmawia. Modli się do Boga. Nie mogę powiedzieć do kogoś. Na kolanach chyba do Boga do Boga się modli.
Something for me today. Let's get this show on the road.
Zabiorę sobie mamonę.
Taking fire? I exploded. Where you talks, bullshit walks. Federal government does it. Looks like this is gonna happen. Where are the cards?
Dobra. Nie warto zbierać, bo to też ich osłabiamy trochę. A pieniądze też mi się przydadzą, wiecie. Przy kupie, ulepszeniach różnych tam, wiecie. To się zawsze przyda. Kolejny mamy tu largat, widzę. Kolekcja Wargaz, dokładniej to się nazywa. Zobaczcie sobie, mamy. Boom! A to sobie pożyczymy tę furkę. No to jedziemy tu. Kapiek se tam podjadę.
Reports of a hit and run in River Row. If anyone's got time to check it out, it's all yours.
And tonight, we're gonna talk about some things happening right here in New Bordeaux. Things I don't think anyone could have ever predicted. Yours truly is cool. Seems as a gentleman.
Problem. If you boys don't make this right, I'll take the entire union down with me. Is that clear enough?
A jak jesteśmy obok, to weźmy to sobie zbierzmy. Bierzmy sobie tu przy okazji, jak jesteśmy. Komunizm i z freedom. Czytajcie sobie. A, już sporo jej zebrałem.
What were the circumstances to drive someone to do these things? What level of hopelessness
Wiecie, tak sobie myślę. Wiecie, zbierzemy sobie do tego. Wiem, może zakończymy, wiecie, ten odcinek, a dalej pójdziemy w następnym, że go nie przedłużać, nie robić takiego długiego. Bo pewnie takie krótsze są dla was lepsze do oglądania niż takie długie, monotonne. O, tej 7 będzie, to będę miał to uzbierane, to będzie to pokazywać. To kolekcję. To są dwa. Pieskiem! Jakie fajnie z pieskiem. Ale mamy chyba taki ładny samochodzik, żółty. A radio miałem włączone przez chwilę. Ale czort z tym. To tam jakie ładne niebieskie. Nie mam, jeszcze może okradniemy sklep tutaj na koniec odcinka.
Stay up here where you belong. What the?
He came out of there. Sorry. Please don't open.
A, zniknął ten taki niebieski. Wiecie, tam może okradniemy jeszcze jeden sklep i będziemy kończyć. A, przy wypadkach tą kamizelkę tracę. Szkoda trochę. Takie ładne było, sportowe, z daszkiem. Dobra, weźmy jeszcze jakiś jeden sklep, obróbmy. A to bar był. Ale dobra, jak pewnie po to nagraniu to zrobię, więc trzymajcie się ciepło, na razie komentował Czarny Wilka, to był 8. odcinek Zagrajmy w Mafia 3 Edycja Ostateczna. Więc na razie.